Page One Books in Albuquerque, New Mexico has zines. It is so nice to find a bookstore like this. I did not have enough time to look at all these amazing zines. There are more zine tours in my previous video about Page One Books, plus some that I just had to leave on the rack, but they still looked cool. I grabbed a couple of handfuls, sat down by Paul McCartney, and here is what I found. I will probably never watch a horror film again, but I'm still interested in story structure and themes and pop culture in a sort of like I don't have to participate, maybe slightly neurodivergent studying it way. So the satanic butchery of boredom is probably the best way for me to experience horror films. I can just read a paragraph by somebody who watched them, so I don't have to. Speaking of neurodivergence, Neurodivergent Pride is a collection of essays, and you can actually submit your own work to this zine, so here is information for that. Shouting at Seagulls looks hilarious. The outside is so colorful, and the format is, I think, seagulls sending postcards to each other? Pretty fun. I didn't take pictures of We Need Emotional Labor because it's pretty much a workbook with questions and lots of space for writing, but I did leave one of my zines inside. I was attracted to this because of Sam Kelly's work on Instagram about the emotional load of parenting. Being Alive is a Good Idea, a wide-ranging conversation with Nikki Giovanni and Glory Edim. I love, love, love Nikki Giovanni. She is a poet who's interested in space and humanitarian values. This looks like a fabulous interview with two powerful women of words. Glory Edim, the interviewer, founded Well-Read Black Girl. The cover of Fear, Safety, and Femmes is so bright and well-designed that it just jumped off the shelf at me. Anytime I can get lots of different perspectives all in one place, I am intrigued. What are you raising them for? Tim Devon tells you about 70s hippie parenting. I like to learn about alternatives to authoritarian capitalist shit. This looks like it isn't a one-sided advertisement for hippie parenting. He talks about the good, the bad, and the very ugly. I didn't know what I was getting when I picked up Jane Bill, but the face on the front and the colors really got my attention, plus the fact that it looks like a theater playbill. There are a lot of pages, and the ones that I flip to are very Perzine-like, which, as you may know by now, I enjoy. It's a neat choice to have some of the text in red. Foreign Body is a Perzine with a lot of content. The bold cover grabbed me, and it has teeny tiny font. The page I turned to randomly mentions Dublin, so it looks like a slice of life in an area I am not familiar with, so that's cool. Those were all the zines I had time for, but I did leave one of mine on a shelf. Can you see it tucked away there? If you're interested in these zines, check out the individual zinesters or pageonebook.com. That is Page One Book singular, even though the name of the store is Page One Books. If you want to see some other zine tours and zines that I had to leave on the rack, check out some of my previous videos. I hope these zines inspired you, and as you go about your life and make zines, let's remember that our words can wound and our words can heal, so let's use our words to heal the world, and maybe start with ourselves.